My name is Arisa Williams. I am the National Project Coordinator of the Water Energy Food Nexus in Agriculture project. It is an initiative by the Mexico, CARICOM, and FAO. The purpose of the project, of course, is in wake of climate change, we are looking to address the concerns of farmers as it relates to water. So we have procured water tanks, and in addition, we have drip irrigation systems, solar pumps, pH meters, time meters, so the farmers can produce food more efficiently for St. Kitts and Nevis. So today we're going to have a presentation of the water tanks to a few of the beneficiary farmers of Nevis. And we'll go ahead and invite the Honorable Minister Evelyn to give us some brief remarks.
Thank you very much. And let me say good morning to all of us who are here. And it is indeed my pleasure to be here for this brief, but I would say very significant ceremony this morning. Of course, we know that FAO has been a partner with the Ministry and the Department of Agriculture for a number of years, and we are delighted that we are now seeing some tangible benefits once again from FAO. It has been a while, and so we are hopeful that this can be the start of many more projects where FAO can be a partner with an allied agency, of course, with the Department of Agriculture, where we can see more tangible benefits. Of course, we know that since the COVID-19 pandemic in particular, we placed a lot of emphasis on agriculture. The Nevis Island administration would have given extensive support to the farming, to the agriculture industry. And of course, one of the things that we did was to provide free water to many of our farmers. Of course, we know that water has been an issue over the years where farming is concerned here on the island of Nevis. We've seen the effects of climate change, and we know this year in particular, when we had the very extended dry period, that we did have some water rationing. And of course, I believe that would have affected some of our farmers as well. And so these storage facilities, these tanks for farmers, will go a very long way in ensuring that farmers can have water in storage, so that in case the water has to be rationed, then of course the crops can continue to be watered. Of course, we know water is essential for crop production, and unless we have an adequate supply of water, our farmers cannot continue to do what they need to do in terms of ensuring more food security and food sovereignty here on the island of Nevis. And so this is a welcomed gift from FAO to the Nevis Island administration, and of course to the farmers. We are happy that FAO would have decided to do this, and we want to say a hearty thank you on behalf of the Ministry of Agriculture, on behalf of the Nevis Island administration. We thank FAO for this generous offer, this generous donation to our farmers. I want to let the farmers who are here know, who will be collecting a tank, that you are very fortunate. I'm not sure what the process was in terms of selecting the farmers, but I'm sure those of you who will be receiving are worthy recipients of the gift, and we're asking you to not just receive the gift, but to use it. When you have these water tanks, it would ensure that you can do year-round farming, you can be more consistent in your production, and that is what we want to see here on the island of Nevis. So congratulations to you, the farmers who will receive. We ask you to utilize them well, and once again we say thank you to FAO for the continued partnership. We at the Ministry and the Department of Agriculture, we will continue to support in whatever way possible in terms of increasing production and ensuring that we have food security and food sovereignty. Thank you.
To add some more details to this project, I must mention that some of the items that would be delivered under the project, as you could see, is the 1,000-gallon water tanks to 10 farmers on the island. They will also be getting drip irrigation, water timers. 1 or 2 farmers will be given a 20 by 20 shed so that they could capture the rainfall and channel it into the tanks. We also will have solar water pumps, so it's not a necessity to have electricity on the farm and to pressurize the water coming from these tanks. We also had some training. We have had a number of training in water management, soil management, crop management, best utilization of water, the different types of water, how to harden and soften water, and chemicals use. So it's an overall project that brings a number of expertise together to fully utilize the scarce commodity of water, especially in the dry season. So once again, I really do think that this project is a success, although we haven't reached to the end of it yet, because seen from the expression of the farmers and the expectation of what they'll be able to do with these tanks going forward. And it's not only water tanks. I think we also introduced something they call water bladders. These are these large rubberized tanks that's flexible, so that you can store more water. I think one or two farmers will be getting a 5,000 gallon water bladder. So this project will be continuous. We'll continue to assess. The extension staff have committed to visiting and making sure that the farmers fully utilize these gifts.